Hello, welcome back, and this is our class of today. We are a church as a body. This is our verse to memorize. That we find it in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Let's read it together. So, my dear brother, stand strong. Do not let anything move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord. You know that your work in the Lord is never wasted. Now, let's read it one more time together, mostly you, and I will help you with this. So, my dear brother, stand strong. Do not let anything move you. Good. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord. Good. You know that your work in the Lord is never wasted. Good. Good for you. 1 Corinthians 15:58, and let's go back to our lesson. Good for you, Jocelyn and Noe and Liam, and a special shout out to Moshe and Jency that are also watching. To each and every one of you that have commented, thank you. We're so excited. And yes, we are a church body of Christ, Christ being our head. But let's go to our manual and let's dive into the word. It says the order in the body. It says in 1 Corinthians 14:40, let all things be done decently and in order. Three things the church needs to know. It says the church body should not only be concerned with how much it has of God. We have to have God, one, but not just that, but how it works, that's two, and what it has, and to do it in that order correctly. Those are the three major points we need to understand and have. Now, we're going to continue with this presentation, and then after this, our friend Mariano will continue.
Hey, we're excited you're joining in our Children's Disciples. We are one church as a body. We're going to start with what 1 Corinthians 14:40 says. But let everything be done in the way that it is right and orderly. The church should not only be concerned on how much one has of God, but on how it works and in what order you are doing it. Now, let's take this example. If a car has the parts in order and the engine does not work, it is useless. That is, there is a disorder. The same happens when a church that does not act as a body, each member functions as they want or can, they will never be able to advance because we are not placed in his rightful place as part of that body. Now let's talk about two problems due to lack of placements. The church does what it can and not what it should because it is not clear about its place within the body. 2. Gifts and talents are wasted by the church because there are brothers and sisters who have them and do not use them. How to function as a body. First, functioning as what we are. 2. Valuing and respecting what God has given us. And 3. Maintaining unity. When we're talking about this unity, it's connected to the head, which is Christ. Without him, we're truly not a full body. What are some of the advantages of functioning as a church? A. The church discovers and acts with identity. B. When the church functions as a body, everyone has a job and works. And C. Each member of the church is compatible with the other because they need each other. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 21 and 22. Now, we talk about the human body. None of its members could function isolated or separated from it. So it has to be part of the body. You and I are part of a body. Here are some examples of functioning in the body. A. The function of the eyes is to see and observe. B. The function of the feet is to walk and transport the body. C. The function of the skeleton is to support the body and give its shape. D. The role of the small intestines is to absorb vitamins and nutrients. E. The function of the sweat glands is to create sweat to cool the body. And F. The job of the esophagus is to carry the food into the stomach. Remember, we're always excited to meet with you in our Children's Discipleship Service live. After the services, we have the virtual discipleship from ages 5 to 8 with the links that you see there, and 9 to 12 with the link that you see there. We're so excited to see you once again. Blessings, and we love you.
Hello, and thank you for this lesson. And this lesson where are going to learn how we are a body. We communicate, we work together, we express our love for each other. But something that we're going to learn specifically is how we function as a body. We don't function individually. We don't function, just by myself. But within the church, there's going to be gifts. There's going to be ministries, whether it's going to be apostle, pastor, different gifts from, understanding, science, all of these different ministries and gifts God gives them to us. But for some examples here, just so we can understand, all members of the church as part of the body have a specific function. And we're going to look at specific details of the body as, let's say, number 8. It says the function of the eye is to see, to observe. The function of the feet is to walk and carry the body. The function of the skeleton is to support the body and give it shape. The role of the small intestine is to absorb all those vitamins and nutrients that we eat during the day. E, the function of the sweat glands is to extract the sweat and to cool the body. And F, the job of the esophagus is to carry food into the stomach. The example we see here with the body, how there's different organs to do different things and have different functions, but they can't work separately, they work together. And that's what we have to do in the church. We work together by doing the not only the functions that we have, but also expressing the gifts that we have. If it's a gift of healing, let us not be afraid, but heal. If our ministry is, teaching, pastor, prophet, teacher, evangelist, we have to be that ministry. We have to express that ministry. But something that I love here is that we work together. The body, we are the body of Christ. We are those little details that says those eyes to see, the feet that carry the body. We are the body of Christ. So we, each other, have to work together to make everything run efficiently. But now we're going to have this wonderful activity that my brother Wilson, Prophet Wilson, is going to explain to us.
Hey, so glad you can make it back to the arts and crafts section of today's lesson from the manual Identity with the lesson titled, We Are One Church Family. So today we are going to be exploring and building love baskets. So our Father has given us the spirit of love that leads us to serve others around us. And it's so important and fun to serve those around us. When we think of others and strive to serve them, not only will we bless those people, but we ourselves will also be blessed. So here are some ideas of love baskets that you can put together for another family or families within your congregation. And you can either mail them or you can hand deliver them to their door. So in this project that I have here, this is a movie night themed basket with popcorn, sweets, treats, sodas, and more. But you can also make different themed baskets such as picnic themes, water play themes with water guns and water balloons. You can even make a beach themed love basket. The possibilities are really endless. We would love to see the different ideas that you guys come up with, so make sure to tag us on the photos that you post. Enjoy!
Thank you, Danny. And now we are going to go for the activity, another activity that we could do for this lesson. And today we are going to be the eye of the body. What you're going to need for this activity is some paper. Regular paper is fine. Scissors or ruler. You could use crayons or a color pencils. And it's very simple. I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to move this thing a little bit. And with the piece of paper that you have, we want to make a square. So you fold it. I'm going to fold one corner like so. And with the help of either your scissors or the ruler, you're going to cut this extra piece. I already did it myself. So once it's like this, we're going to fold it again to the other corner. And now we're going to take one of the corners to the center. And again to the center. Oops. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Corner to the center and to the center one more time. And it should look like this. Once you have those lines marked, we're going to use the middle of our paper to draw an eye. And I'm going to use my black crayon to do that. So we're going to do a circle. And then we're gonna do another circle in the middle, and we could color that little circle black. If you want to make a reflection on your eye, you could do a little bubble here. And the next thing we're gonna do is just color it. We could use different colors. It has to be whatever you like. So I'm gonna start with purple. And the idea of this is you're going to do like zigzag around the black, around the center of your eye. You could do all one color, or you could do a mix of colors. Like, let's say I did purple. Now I'm going to do blue. And so on and so forth. You could finish coloring it. Once you're done with the colors, you're going to fold it back like this, and we're going to draw the lashes of our eye. So I'm going to start. The top are going to be bigger lashes, and the bottom is going to have smaller ones. Once this is finished, I'm going to fold it over, and we're going to bring the corner, each of the corners to the center. And it's going to be a C because you could see here one of the creases that we had from before. You do it for both. And now that we have it like this, we're going to use again the marks that we did for the crease. You can see one here, one here, one here, one here. And using your ruler, you're going to fold each corner like so, from this corner to this. All four corners to be able to make a blinking eye. We're trying to achieve an eye that can open and close. And this, folding these corners is going to help us to achieve just that. See it like this. Let's make sure it's completely folded. And I'm going to show you one that is completely colored that I have right here. I'm going to go like this. It opens and closes, and this is our eye. So we can understand that we as the body, each part of our body of Christ is very important. And today, I am the eye of the body. Thank you for tuning in with us again. We'll see you in our virtual discipleship in a few minutes. And thank you for all the ones who have sent the pictures of the activities, of the verses that you have memorized. Most of you should have received your gifts by now. And if you haven't, contact us. We'll send them to you. It's going to be awesome to see you in a bit.